every episode. Hello, everyone. This is a jam-packed episode. We're literally just talking about this. Welcome to Tarot and Tunes, the first show of October. This is Tarot and Tunes episode 4. Holy shit. We made it. This is success. Got my little Buddha. Again, I have to point out that today my can, the sip hole, is directly in front of the label. So I have to physically turn it completely away to sip with the sip hole. Anyways, little Buddha, you are back again today. Thank you for commenting on the last video. Hey, I think we're starting to become friends now, y'all. Maybe we get a little, maybe you can send me over a couple. I don't even need a case. Just like 2. I'd be happy with 2. But like if you want to send over a case, if it's like easier for shipping, I don't know how your thing works. I'm down. I drink it every episode. Got a lot of people trying it. I'm just saying. Little Buddha. I love you. Okay, yeah. So, couple things. It's fucking October 1st. Give it up for Halloween month. Yay! Scary things. No, I'm not really into the scary side of Halloween, but I do love like the witchy kind of spiritual side of October. We have 2 full moons this month. We've got our harvest moon, which is today in Aries. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. And then we have our blue moon, this crazy blue hunter's moon, I think it is. I might be wrong. On the 31st, on Halloween. Producer Pat, get in on this action for a quick second before we start up our tunes. There's a full moon. It's Halloween. Yep. Shit's about to get real.
Yep.
How are you feeling about this? I feel like this is your element.
This is like, this is my jam. If I could dance, this would be the point in the movie where I impress everyone with my moves.
Oh my gosh. If I get a case of Little Buddha sent to me, I will make Producer Pat do a jig on my next show. Do you deal with that? Deal? Virtual handshake? Does it have to be a bit? You could just do like a little like.
What about a moonwalk? I feel more confident in a moonwalk.
Moonwalk?
Moonwalk.
Heck yeah.
All right. We'll do a moonwalk.
Okay, yeah. So also, Producer Pat's probably going to kill me for this, but Saturday is his birthday. So please shout out to Producer Pat in the comments. Wish him a happy birthday. Motherfucker is old. No.
Wow.
I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding. Not a day over 18. He's just a youngin'. He's not even allowed to drink. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, it's Producer Pat's birthday on Saturday. So wish him a happy birthday in the comments. He will probably blush and ignore you because that's how Producer Pat is.
I don't know that you'd be able to tell that I'm blushing, but...
Oh, I'm just going to point it out that you're blushing.
Oh, blushing.
Okay. So I'm going to get into everything. We're going to talk a little bit about this full moon that we have today. I don't know about you guys, but I have been feeling it. We're going to do our card pulls. It's going to be awesome. Before we get to all of that, it wouldn't be tarot and tunes without the tunes. So DJ, spin that shit. This is a new little band I found. They're not little. There's a lot of members, but I'm digging it. Hopefully you're digging it too. Let's just all take a second here and just, can I get a little James Brown? Yes, I can. Can I get some Little Buddha? I'm feeling weird today, guys. This is going to be a weird episode. I'm telling you right off the hop right now. Without giving away too much information for anybody who understands, I am a red moon, so that is powerful as shit happening today. I was having a rough week, I'm not gonna lie. It was fucking brutal, But I'm feeling good today, and I'm feeling the vibes. I'm feeling the positive energy. I'm feeling everything really good with this moon. So this full moon that we have today, it's in Aries, in the sign of Aries. And basically, it's not the most positive shit in the world, but it's going to put a big spotlight on everything that hurts. And if you follow me on tarot period by period Anil, then you would know that I post about the moons and stuff. So I did talk about this moon. It's going to put a spotlight on everything that hurts. It's going to put a spotlight on all of your soft spots, all of your failures, your ego triggers, some past hurts, things that make you feel really vulnerable that you can't necessarily fix. You're going to come face to face with some like big wounds that might feel like you have the urge to run and hide, but don't run and hide away from this stuff. You really need to dig in right now. Use this as like a springboard to do some healing. This moon can bring a bit of a sense of restlessness too. And it might make you want to like quickly switch up your path, but don't really worry about that just yet, because if you can take this time to really figure out what it is that you actually want to do and what it is that you want to embark on and maybe new paths, you want to do that stuff, do it. But like take this time right now to fix those wounds and to heal that shit I talked about before. Also, the sun is in Libra right now, so it's kind of bringing focus and attention to like balancing and partnerships and all of that stuff. And it's a hard job because the moon is bringing in conflict that may force some people into like, I don't know, some volatile behaviors and some really angry interactions, which is going to suck again. But don't worry, because you might have to cut some ties. Don't be too hasty. Don't act too quickly, but stand your ground. And make sure that you're thinking of yourself first right now. If you're a person who gives everything away to everybody else, now is a time for you to put yourself first so that you can continue doing that for the long run. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty much it about this moon. Also, if you do the work and you heal the wounds and you really put in that hard effort, the new moon that's coming in a couple of weeks from now is going to give you all of those opportunities, and you're going to see all those doors opening. So that is a bit of our moon that we have. Again, there's going to be another one on October 31st, which is going to be amazing because 2 full moons in 1 month is insane. Almost as insane as how delicious this little Buddha tastes. All right. So we're going to get into our full card pull for all of the signs. We're going to go by the same signs that we always do, fire, earth, air, water. Before I do that, I just want to check in with you guys. How's the music sounding? How's everything sounding? Are you able to hear me clearly? Is everything good? Let us know in the comments. Because we read the comments and we love you guys. So I'm going to light the sage up and get the smudging and the cleansing happening. And while I do that, Pat, is there any comments, anything that...
Just a few people saying happy birthday to me, so thank you very much. Just checking on what signs we have watching today, and we've got so far a Capricorn. Tanya's here. Music's
cool.
great, says Lisa. I'm not really sure what Lindsay Cosmic missed, but she's very upset that she missed it.
Burn this place down.
It's one of those days. What did she miss?
Sorry, I can't really hear you too well because the music's right behind you.
She missed something?
Oh no, you didn't miss it, Lindsay. I just explained the full moon that we're in right now.
I'm like, we just started. You didn't miss anything.
And all of that is posted on my Tarot by Anil Instagram page and my Facebook page. So I just talked a little bit about what kind of moon we're in. Look at this sage. Pat's gonna get high. But you didn't miss anything. I haven't started any of the signs. I've just lit my sage. Yeah, so don't worry. Settle in. We're gonna start with fire signs. And I'm going to do my thing normally. I feel like this might get hot, so I'm going to just put my little crystal holder there. Look at that. Perfect. So like I normally do, just going to take a couple of seconds to smudge out the remaining energies, the lingering energies that are in the cards right now, so that we can have a full clear reading. And question for all of you guys. The full moons tend to make me super lightheaded. I feel like if I bend down to do something and then stand up really quickly to continue, I feel like I get to the point where I feel like I'm going to pass out sometimes, no matter how much I've eaten or drank during the day. The full moons get to you, again, scattered brain. I swear that happens every show. Like a crystal drops, but that dropped. Normally, like, we're like, where's it coming from? Good tune. Little drop top alibi. They released the full version of a song that they had put out called Eyes for You. I definitely recommend checking it out, as well as this song here, So Forgiving. Good tune. Yeah. So we're going to do fire signs. Before I get into that, just quickly want to say, if you know of original artists who want to send their music in, who maybe want their music played on the show, please send them my way. I am so busy, and I am now like trying to find artists and trying to find bands that I vibe with. And I can't because I don't have time to. And I like this playlist that we're going to listen to for this episode has basically been like fully curated by me just going down a Spotify hole and finding people that I'm like, I like this. But send me your music. If you have friends who write music, tell them, send me your music. It's getting played on our shows. I'll have some music being played on our interview with Global News, which is going to happen 2 weeks from now, I think. So like, get it in, guys. What other way do you have to get that exposure? Nobody's playing live, so send me your music. All right, fire signs. My beautiful fire signs. You are... I'm like, is it up there on the screen? You are... There it is. You guys are passionate. You are dynamic. You move. You are fiery. I love you. So yeah, we're going to do your pull now, and I feel that those cards are well shuffled. Just going to intuitively allow myself to be called to where the cards would like to be cut. All right. Ha! Welcome to that, fire signs. Just soak that in for a second while I take a big sip of my drink. All right, fire signs, you got the Tower. This one is going to be a bit of a challenging one for you this month, but please embrace it. Hear me out here, okay? There might feel like there is some uncertainty lingering for you right now. And with that uncertainty, you may feel like you haven't been able to get the clarity, or the confusion hasn't been able to disperse enough for you to understand what path you want to go on or which direction you want to head into. And that's okay, because the Tower is here to blow all this shit up for you right now. The Tower destroys everything that you've set in place to keep you safe and hold you back from growth. The Tower comes in and goes, oh, you like to live inside the box? Oh, you like to live inside the safety net? Well, guess what? You're being exploded out. And just like these little dudes have fallen from the Tower, that's kind of like what's happening to you guys right now. Now is not the time to play it safe. Now is the time to release control and change your behavior, because something big is coming for you. And there's really no point of resisting right now, because change is going to come in and it's going to happen super quickly, and you're going to find yourself basically like in a whole new world. There's going to be new people coming into your life, new friendships, new relationships. I I see new jobs for people. I see new houses for some of my fire signs, new locations, new opportunities, everything. And tying that into the full moon is like, you've played it safe for so long that now the tower's coming in and being like, hey, guess what? You know that shit that really hurts and stings that you've been like ignoring forever because your ego wants to keep you safe and doesn't want to keep you vulnerable, but it holds you back from growing. Well, guess what? You're going to face that shit. You're going to heal it. You're going to dive into that inky blackness that you may not like to experience, because who does? Nobody does. That shit is hard, and it's not fun, and it's not enjoyable, and it's painful. And it's sometimes unbearable, but you're being called to go into that, because after you're done dealing with it, and after you're done healing, and after you're done working through those wounds, and you've decided what it is that you want to do, then those opportunities are going to open up for you, and everything's going to change for your life. Everything's going to be different. This card doesn't linger. It doesn't stay around for long. So use it to your advantage right now, because it's here to be like, hey, guess what? We understand it's been hard for you. We understand you don't really know what you want to be doing right now. We understand that it hurts, but we're going to blow this up for you so that it's all going to happen all at once and really fast, so you can kind of like rip the Band-Aid off and then move forward, rather than like, you know, pulling it off slowly, hair by hair, until you can't take it anymore, and then eventually you're out and it lasts for so long. This is just going to be a quick rip. It's going to be hard. It's going to be fucking brutal, but you can do it, because you wouldn't be called to do it if you weren't meant to, and if you weren't ready to do it. Everything's going to be different. My readings are usually pretty positive and pretty focused towards growth, and pretty focused towards like, what is the next step to make you successful. Like, yes, I can give you all the bad shit that might be happening. I can give you all the bad shit that you might have to go through, but like, I also want to give you the practical steps that you can take to know what's on the other side, or just simply what's your next step, right? In this card, typically it can indicate like divorce or separation or ending of relationships. I don't necessarily always agree that the tower means these huge things, because it can, but it can also mean things happening really fast, and changing things really fast for you. So, taking that into account, there may be a few of you that are going through something like a divorce, or going through something like moving houses, or losing a job, or losing a relationship, or a friend. And this card can indicate that, but just know that it's happening for a reason, because you need to fall away from this, because what this situation is holding for you is not meant for you right now. So let it go. Allow the universe to step in for a second and be divinely guided towards what you're being called to do. Also, be prepared for, like, again, tying the full moon that we have today in. Be prepared that this could indicate some conflict in your life, but you might have to deal with some people who are maybe not so happy with you, or maybe not happy with your decisions. That's cool. It sucks. I'm sure you care about them deeply, but you need to care about yourself more right now. You need to put yourself first. So my fire signs, be prepared to explode out of whatever life is right now, and be prepared for something completely different. And you're going to have to do some heavy work to navigate through this stuff, but the end is going to be so amazing for you. And trust me, there is so much coming. I can literally feel it. I can feel like the tingles all over that what is coming for you is going to be pretty awesome. But you're going to have to go through some shit to get there. But it's not going to last. It doesn't linger. So you have a small window to let go and surrender and allow the tower to take over and go through it. Or it passes by and same old, same old. And who fucking wants same old, same old? So there we go. Fire signs, tower, boom. That's a big one. Tower's a big card. Yeah, it's a huge card, especially for a full moon like this and for air signs. Yeah. You're going to get there, though. Just be ready. All right. If you guys are watching this video, feel free to start a watch party, and you can tell people that, like, if they have questions or if they have anything to come on to the Rattle One Facebook page so that they can ask their questions and I can see them and answer them. But if you know somebody who might enjoy this, or you know of we're going to do earth signs next, we're going to do air after that, and then water, get your friends on here, because this information is good for everybody. And there's so many people who reach out after the show and they rewatch it and they're like, oh, I missed it. I wish I would have known. And I had a couple questions I wanted to ask, and I'm like, I try to answer what I can, but also next week we're doing the Q&A again, so you can come on and ask those questions. But start a watch party, bring your friends on, support it. It helps us. We're trying to do our thing, offer this out to you guys. So any support, and you guys are like literally Tarot and Tunes followers. You guys are the best because you're so freaking supportive, and I love you all, and you're amazing. Yes. Love it. All right. We're going to do earth signs next. This song, we talked about it on our show that we did on Monday night earlier, Drunk Movie Reviews. This is Emily Malloy. Somebody tag Emily Malloy Music in this, or reach out to her, because I'm sure she wanted to watch this, and she is such a busy lady, and she's in BC, so timing is off. But she wrote this tune. It's called Purple Sunbeams. So what? Was that loud? My little laugh. It's called Purple Sunbeams. It's amazing. Like, the girl's got a voice. Oh, I love it. And she just released it last week, so I was so excited to be able to feature it today. But yeah, Emily, if you're somebody wants to tag Emily Malloy, reach out to her or whatever. She would love it. I feel like producer Pat probably just did. All right, so we're gonna do our earth signs. I'm gonna have a little sip of my drink. So my earth signs, my Taurus, my Virgo, my Capricorn. Oh, my grounded people. You guys are the roots. You guys are the voice of reason. You keep everybody kind of like, hey, I see you flying away there, little child. Bring it on back down to earth and take the next step, not the 76th step. My Capricorns, my Taurus, my Virgos. You guys are amazing. You are grounded. You are secure. You are stable. You are reliable. You are realistic. But don't get it wrong, because they can dream and they can make things happen, but they do it in such a good, solid way that if you have an earth sign in your life, hold on to them for dear life, because they are literally going to keep you onto the ground. Yeah. Any comments or anything, Producer Pat, before I get into earth signs that I can't see the comments, so.
Nope, just people saying hey and
Hi,
talking
everybody.
about the moon and things are going to get blown up.
What do we got? What is what is my mom saying? A whole new world, perfect, blowing up. Love it. She gets it. You know, some people get it. My mom gets it.
Lindsay says she's been on a high all week. I was like, she's been high all week. Oh, she's been on a high.
Energy. I've been on a high. I've been high all week too, Lindsay. No, I've been on a high all week. Best moon energy I've ever had. I feel big changes coming. Yes, girl. Big changes are coming. Oh, I love it. All right, so let's cleanse these cards out. Like, what a power move to end a song like that, eh? Just the biggest scream you've ever heard. And then just, done. Like, she's amazing. Emily Malloy Music, check her out. Oh, all right, let's cleanse these cards out. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling the highs, feeling the lows, feeling it all. This sage is not lighting, though, I will say that much. Let's get it going. If I ever like, if I ever like accidentally burnt my house down, or like the studio, it would be from smudge it, like from cleansing. Like I would just be like, she's an arsonist. No, she was just really, really, really trying to clear out the vibes. All right. Getting rid of all of that lingering energy from our fire signs, opening up the path for clear messages for our earth signs. And let's see what the cards have to say for our earth signs. Honestly, these cards feel like you know when you hold on to something and your hand's almost like vibrating like with like electricity, like you feel like a pulse. That's what these cards feel like right now, like in right here on both arms. I feel like I'm just like like, but in a good way. I don't know. I'm very connected. While I shuffle these, I will say all of my watchers right now, if you guys would like to do a little full moon ceremony tonight, I invite you, take out, if you have any crystals, your singing bowls, Himalayan salt rocks, anything that like holds energy or holds, you know, meaning to you that you use as one of your like spiritual tools or self-care tools. Take that stuff, put it outside tonight, put it outside right now, but after my video's done so that you don't miss anything because you don't want to miss it. But put it outside and set the intention to soak up the energy from the moon and to charge them with the full moon energy and charge them with this beautiful Aries moon. I also invite you to grab a glass water bottle or a glass container of some kind, like a mason jar works really well. Fill it with some water and put it outside too, and let your water charge. And then you have moon water and you can sip on it, you know, for the next couple of weeks until we get to our new moon, and then you can do it again. And it's just, you know, little things like that that help us. So yeah, all right, there we go. So I'm just going to intuitively again allow myself to be called to where the cards would like to be cut. And there we go. Can we get a shot of that? Look at that. The Hermit. That is what my earth signs have. And welcome to the Hermit. Let's bring it up here. So, oh boy. And it goes with the moon. Like everything is just going with it. So it feels like my earth signs, you guys have done some healing and you have done some work and you have embarked on a new path. Okay? And now it's time for you to look within. So reflection right now is huge. And it's crazy because reflection usually comes with our new moons. I like this song. I get so easily distracted, but I can jump right back into it. See that? No, I'm just kidding. But I do like the song. Earth, yeah. So now it's time for reflection. Reflection, like I was saying, usually comes in with a new moon, but you're being called to do that now, which is even more powerful. So what's happened? What did you learn? What did you experience? What stung? What felt good? What moved you? What attracts you? What sets you up? What ignites you? What calls your passion? Really pay attention. Like, what do you think? What do you feel? What do you know? What do you know you don't want? What do you know you're not going to tolerate anymore? You need to think about all of those things. The answers for all of these questions are within you. You need to be able to be alone and listen and meditate. This is not a social time for you right now. At least I will say earth signs for the next 2 weeks. I'll be generous. For the next 2 weeks, this is not a social time for you. This is a time of silent reflection. The Hermit's way leads to wisdom. And you guys have made some big moves, some big changes, some big discoveries, and now you're like, okay, this is where we're at right now. This is where we're going. Cool, everything's kind of cool, but I need to take a second right now, and now I need to reflect. And now I need to think, am I happy with this new path? Is this what I wanted? Let's pull up a random example. Let's just say one of you earth signs out there has been like, I want an abundance of money. Let's say now you got a new job, money's flowing in, okay? Now it's time for you to sit and go, I manifested this shit for months, years, whatever, and now I'm here. I've been trying to get this for so long, and now it's here. Is this actually what I wanted? Was an abundance of money actually what you wanted? Or was it what the abundance of money gives you? Was it freedom? Was it security? Was it stability? What is the essence? Because maybe you don't need an abundance of money to experience those things, and maybe you're not actually happy right now. Or maybe you are, but you need to figure this out. You've made big moves, you've done big things, and now it's time to just like slow your roll, stay on your path, be consistent, but bring it back now inside. And it's not like don't confuse the two. I'm not asking you to do more healing. We can always do more healing. This moon is calling us to do more healing. Instead, I'm asking you to, or I'm not asking you to. You can do whatever you want. The cards, they're inviting you to take this time to not only continue to face those wounds and heal and do what the new moon's calling you for, but also like you've done the work. You did the shit. You're on your way. But now it's time for you to just be like, okay, is this actually what I wanted? Everyone's saying, remember when you were, those quotes you see on Instagram, remember when you were asking for what you have right now? Be grateful, be appreciative, 100%. But also be in check. Is this actually what you wanted? You got it. Everything that you wanted and worked so hard for is now here, or at least on its way to being there. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you thought it was going to be? Do you even know? Have you taken 5 minutes to sit with your thoughts and yourself to figure that out? It's now the time to do that. The cards are calling you to do that. Again, it's really, really, really the Hermit. I always say it's really, really, really tough for extroverts who enjoy attention and social interaction and all that thing, all those things. Totally get it. It's really difficult for extroverts. Easier for introverts, 100%. But you're being called to, regardless of whether you like it or not, do it. Quiet, silent reflection. And the answers lie within yourself. And you may realize after some reflection that the path that you've embarked on is maybe not what you actually wanted in the end, and you want something completely different. And now you're going to figure out how to do that, or how to shift so it's more in alignment with that. There's so much available for you guys, my earth signs. And because you are so grounded, and because you are so consistent, and because you are so steadfast and calculated, and everything is, everything is rational. Sometimes you don't take the time to silently reflect because you're like, you know what? Like, why would I worked so hard for a government job? Now I have a government job. Why would I leave a government job? That's crazy in societal eyes, 100%. But it's not, because if you're not happy, then get the heck out of there. Or maybe you want to be doing something else with that job. I don't know. These aren't questions for me to answer. These are questions for you to answer. So reflection, normally it comes on a new moon. It's coming on a full moon for you this time. Embrace it. Find those answers within. What's happened? What have you learned? What do you want? Where do you want to go now? Is this what you wanted? Did you accomplish your goals? What next? All of those things. If you have social events planned over the next couple of weeks, and I say 2 weeks, scale them back. You have my permission if that's what you need. I don't know. Say no. Stay home, or do 1 instead of 4. You need to sit with yourself. You don't need to. I don't like telling people what to do. I like to be really careful with my language and choose my words really well. But I invite you to sit with yourself. Start meditating if you don't already. I had a reading I did earlier last week, I think. Yeah, where the woman I was doing it for, part of her message was that she's being invited to start a meditation practice because it's going to benefit her. So, earth signs, you're in that boat. Start that silent reflection. Journal. Figure out, ask yourself some big questions. You've done the work. You've gotten yourself to this point. Now figure out if this is where you want it to be, or what it is actually that you want. And don't be afraid of the silence. Don't be afraid of listening to those inner voices, because they're the ones that are going to give you the answers. So, earth signs, the hermit. Boom. Number 2. I feel like that was a good one. It's a flowy one. Us flow. Any comments that I can? What's good corrective action if you aren't aligning with the current manifestation? Tanya always comes up with some good questions because she gets it. She's one of those people that get it. So what is good corrective action if you aren't? Okay, so let's say so perfect example, my earth signs we just talked about. You worked super hard to get to where you're at, and you've gotten exactly everything you've been trying to manifest, but it's not aligning with what you want. Good corrective action, like kind of in alignment with the hermit's way, with the earth sign, would be sit with yourself. Listen to those inner voices. If meditation is hard for you, because it's not something that you do often, don't try it once and then just like immediately give up, because that is basically like not going to get you anywhere. Start small. Start with 5 minutes, and 5 minutes of literally just focusing on your breathing, how it feels going inside your body, how it feels exiting your body, or count. Every breath is an inhale. Every breath is an exhale. It has a number. 1, 2. It's so super simple, but it helps you focus on nothing. And then as you do 5 minutes every day, switch it to 7 minutes, switch it to 10 minutes. And then eventually you'll be able to get to a place where you can clear your mind out enough that some of those answers come to you in meditation. If meditation isn't for you, journaling. Journaling is a great way. Even if you set an intention into your, and I love giving people journal topic intentions. So if you are struggling with what to write about, shoot me a DM. I will give you a topic. Tell me a bit of what you're thinking about. I will give you your topic. I have absolutely no problem doing that. I will say, this is the question you're going to explore. And then by your, 9th, 10th line, you're going to start to realize that it's starting to take its own shape, and you're going to find that roundabout way that comes to it. Journaling is amazing. More corrective action you could do would be like figure out what it was that you thought you wanted when you manifested what you have right now, and then take that thing and break it down. What is the essence of that thing? And I use this term a lot. And when I say essence, it's like one common example is people go, I really want abundance I really need more money. I want to manifest a better job so I can have more money. So you're manifesting a better job, and then the better job comes and more money comes, and you're not aligning any still, and it's not working for you. Breaking down that thing to its essence. So going, okay, a better job, that means more money. So what is it? It's money that you're trying to get. So what does money mean? Money means happiness, security, because of the security brings happiness, stability, freedom. What other things does money mean? Like luxury, ability to buy yourself more things, wiggle room. It gives you that less sense of anxiety. I was saying, okay, so now you've come to some essences of what money means. Now really figure out what the biggest one. Say them all and feel yourself in how you react to each word. And the one that causes you the most like, oh, that's it. That's the essence. And then that's not necessarily coming from money. That can come from so many different things. We just associate money with those things. But if your essence is security, then like you may, or freedom, you may want something more like like the ability to walk through a forest. You may want to make your own schedule. You may want to visit a new place. You may want to be able to get outside of your house. Those things don't necessarily equivalate or equate more money. They can, 100%. Like I will never say that money won't help, but it's those things that you're wanting. And I love saying this. It's like, figure out the essence of what you want. Let go of the box you've put it in, like a new job will give me that essence. Let go of the box you've put it in, because you are going to limit yourself. Come to the essence and then manifest that. So those are corrective actions, I feel like. I hope I answered that question well for today. Need some little Buddha.
I just thought this was a good comment that that came in.
Cat Nat. I like that. Cat Nat. Just booked a solo vacation away this weekend to connect within. Hell yes, girlfriend. That right there is some hermit's way of, I can't really see the sign that she put there. Oh, they're so weird. I feel like it's a bull. Is that a Taurus? So she's an earth sign. I feel like she's an earth sign. Makes sense then, 100%. That is some straight up hermit's way of wisdom. A solo vacation is what I tried to convince producer Pat to do before he had to start work, and he didn't go, but that's okay because it's his journey and I'm just pulling him out of his comfort level every single day. But that's an amazing thing. And honestly, like, I support solo vacations. That is one of the best things you can do for you. I remember once going, Taurus, I did the bull. Yeah, so she is definitely an earth sign. I remember going to Collingwood for some weddings I was booked for, because those of you who don't know, I'm also an ordained reverend who officiates weddings. Look at this hair. Like, every episode I feel like I should just pull it all over to one side and just see how big I can flip it. But anyways, I went to Collingwood for some weddings, and I was like, I'm gonna book myself an Airbnb and I'm gonna stay the weekend. And I did. And I booked myself an Airbnb and I went out for dinner by myself, and I ordered a bottle of wine, and I didn't like read a book or like do anything that would like take away from the experience of being alone. I literally just sat there. Bottle of wine, eating pizza at the Firehouse Pizza place in Collingwood. If you haven't been, it's really good. I suggest going. By myself, just loved it. And the waitress came up to me and she said, I gotta say, I just fucking love your vibe. And this is amazing, and I envy you. And we made friends on Instagram, and we still talk to this day. And anytime I'm up in Collingwood, she wants to meet up. And her dad or stepdad drives a taxi, and anytime I'm down there, he'll pick me up and take me wherever I want to go. And it was things like that. And like, she was so sweet, and she was like, here's an extra drink on me. Just great stuff, right? Things that you, and that dinner by myself was like my ability to be like, I don't need another person to feel secure. I don't need that kind of thing to feel. I was good, and I got to sit with myself, and I got to learn about myself, and I got to feel that empowerment of being in the quiet of your own company, which is like something that a lot of people avoid. So solo vacations, Cat Nat, love it. Okay. Anything else that there's so many comments, and I'm like, are they all nice? Pat was supposed to go on the boss road trip. Yes, you were supposed to go to New Jersey. Producer Pat's obsessed with Bruce Springsteen, if you don't know him. And he was actually supposed to go to New Jersey, was it like 2 weeks last week? You say it.
No, I was supposed to be gone like day after the Sunday. I would have been there for my birthday. I would have been there in Asbury Park, Bond Street, just checking out the sights.
But
I had this whole vision that I was trying to manifest before I knew what manifestation was, before we even talked about it.
yeah,
Where I went to Asbury Park and I play, my guitar on the beach somewhere. And I'm probably doing, obviously, like one of my favorite Bruce Springsteen songs. And then just like the figure comes up from behind me and he's like, not bad, kid. And it's like Bruce, and he just walks away. And that's
I feel like you just like told everybody like you're
it's like my
low key.
That's like my
childhood dream.
That's not even low key. That's like just
No,
straight
that's
up.
like,
Like
yeah.
I was like,
COVID
Yeah.
ruined that for you.
no, but I planned on doing that trip alone. So
I know you were gonna do that alone, and that's the thing too, right? Is like sometimes what we like, there was a reason why that didn't plan out,
yeah.
right? And we will never know what that is. Hopefully one day you'll get that clarity if you're lucky enough to get that knowledge. But like,
I was
there
just
was a
I was just
reason.
thinking it probably would have still been the best time to go, because if Bruce Springsteen was home, then he lives in Jersey. Like, he would have been there. Like, could have found you, Bruce.
Pat's gonna make me cry. He just had like just one thing, one bucket list, and COVID just squashed his dreams. But again, guess what, Pat? Your air sign's coming on.
Nice.
So what do we got there?
Oh, it's just
is
birthday.
that Diana?
Yeah, it's her birthday.
Yeah, I just did a full reading for Diana. Actually, it was good.
Nice.
It's her son's birthday. I hope it was good. She's on the stream tonight, so I hope it must have been okay.
She came back. Yeah.
She came back.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and let you do your thing.
Yeah, okay. Diana's son's birthday. Happy birthday to your son. Please tell him from us here at Rattle One, Tarot and Tunes, producer Pat and Reverend Neil Lill. Happy birthday to your son. All right. Any other comment that I gotta grab before? Okay, so let's do air signs. I'm going to just relight this sage. I feel like I caught Dawn saying I miss you. So if Dawn's still watching, hi Dawn, I miss you too. It's been so long. You look like you're enjoying, the slow down. What did my mom say? Throw it up on the screen. It's about Bruce Springsteen. So
your mom's just trying to make me super jealous.
Oh, yeah. She told me about the story. He stood on the arms of her chair at Massey Hall, and like the sweat was pouring down off of him, like onto her, and just his dick was just like thrusting in her face. I mean, I wouldn't say no. Like, I would. No, Bruce Springsteen.
Nah, who would say? I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't be like, get out of here, boss.
You'd push my mom out of the way and be like.
I got nothing to say to that.
I love it. Thanks for being here, Mom. I love you. My mom is my biggest supporter. She literally believes in me more than I believe in myself. So, hi, Mom. If you know an air sign, which is my Aquarius, my Libras, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If you know an air sign, tag them, tell them to come in because we're about to do air signs right now. And I'm going to cleanse these cards out and get all of that lingering energy from our earth signs out of here. And we're going to do our reading for our air signs. I'm going to toss that back up on there because I'm always so worried it's going to burn through. All right, I'm digging it. Okay, air signs, Aquarius, Libra. Is it Gemini? I keep forgetting. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, right? Yeah, I think so. It says it on the screen right there, and my brain is like a hot mess right now. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Thanks, producer Pat. Don't know why I kept messing my Geminis. It's probably because Andrea, I don't think she's here, and she's always the one who's like, Gemini! So, air signs, you guys, like I said before, you are the winds of change. Try to trap an air sign. You can't trap an air sign. You've got lots of ideas, lots of creativity. You can be a little unpredictable at times, which can be positive and negative. Yeah. Air signs. All right, gonna intuitively allow myself to be called to where the cards would like to be cut. Oh, look at that. All right. What do we got there? 8 of Cups. This card here is going to be, it's going to be an interesting read for my air sign. So let's bring it up here so I can see everybody. Oh, so that you can see me. I'm hot again. Every time that no, it's not the fan. Like it's cool in here. Anytime I read, I swear my Reiki activates, and it's hands-on energy healing, and my hands get really hot. Like after a reading, I put my hands on my legs, and I'm like, I can feel it's radiating. I'm sweating. I'm hot. My face. It's just energy flowing. It's all good. I'm like, I'll just drink more. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're going to get into this in 1 second. All right. Air signs. 8 of Cups. See that bad boy right there? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. You're going to need to decide whether some emotional involvement that you have in a situation is going to continue or it's going to end. And having said that, it feels like you're kind of bored or you've lost interest or you've kind of just had it with the way that things have been or the situations that you've been in right now, the way life has been going for you, the way things have been panning out. I don't know what else to say about that. Just like the way it is. It feels like you're either bored, you've lost interest, or you're over it. You're annoyed with it. There could be like a lot of annoying feelings coming in. Yeah. And I feel like if you, again, following the path of the moon, if you are able to heal and nurture yourself right now and embark on this new path that you're going to be like, I feel like I've been saying this for a while, that like change is coming and things are going to happen and you're going to get a new path and things are going to go for you like that. And it is going to happen. But that new path, those new doors are going to actually physically open up on the new moon, which is in about 2 weeks from now. So having said that, getting ready to embark on that new path is going to be you finishing up this healing, facing these wounds, facing this stuff that you need to do. The biggest piece of you right now, the biggest piece for my air signs right now is that you are going to actually have to leave the past behind. And it kind of feels like you're trying to bring some of those pieces from the past forward with you. And you can't do that. It's not going to happen. Or you're not going to be able to find that new path and you're not going to be able to move forward. So leave the past behind fully. Just let it go and literally, like, can we go back to the card camera for a quick second? Like this little dude here is actually walking away from these cups here. That's going to be you. You're this dude. I'm like pointing. I'm like, you're this dude and you're going to have to actually physically, and we'll bring it back up now, physically just walk the fuck away from the past. And I'm not necessarily saying you have to walk away from people or you have to walk away from relationships. It might be that. I don't know exactly what it is for your each individual situation. But you are going to have to fully leave that past behind and fully be prepared to walk away. And I feel like somebody, I don't know who, needs to hear this right now. So I'm going to look deep into your eyes and I'm going to say to you, it is okay to walk away. You have permission. Give yourself permission and walk away. You need to turn your back and just go. There is no looking back. There is no possibilities. There is no maybe if. There is no, but hey, maybe I could do that. It is just go. And you need to do that. And one of you has been like, I'm getting a message from Spirit. I don't know who it's for, but it feels like this person it's so strong. It feels like I see your feet. And I see your feet stuck in, you've got boots on and you're stuck in the thickest mud. And you are literally not going to be able to get those boots out, but you're going to take your feet out of those boots and you're walking away. And that's it. Just leaving it there. You don't own those boots anymore. They're not yours. You're walking away. Everything that's tried to keep you, every person that's tried to hold you back, every situation that's happened, like this is so strong. When I get messages from Spirit that are this strong, they like pressure on my temples and like it feels like my head's about to explode. My eyes are fluttering. It's because it's coming in hot right now. Whoever this is for, could be for me because I'm an air sign too, but it's not the way I normally get messages for myself. So this is for someone else, somebody out there. Maybe it's you, Pat. I don't know who it's for, but leave those boots in the mud and walk the fuck away. It is done. It is time. It is over. And you're in a very crucial window right now that if you do not do that, you're going to have another 6 to 8 months of just the same old shit because you're not walking away from it. So walk away. It's okay. It is okay to walk away. Are you feeling it, Pat? Like, whoever this is for, it is okay to walk away. If you need to hear those words, I'll say them again. It is okay to walk away. I'll say it one more time. It is okay to walk away. I feel like somebody needs to hear that, and it's giving them like internal permission to go. Other than that, push forward once you do. Do not look back. There's nothing for you there. You are turning around. You are going. The full moon tie-in for you here is that, again, facing those wounds, healing those things. I keep getting like healing, growth, movement. There's so much movement, and I'm also getting like running water. Like once you're gone and you're not looking back, I'm seeing water like washing that muck away, so that's not even there for you to even go back to and put those boots back on and keep going. It's not even going to exist anymore. It's done. And what's coming for you is going to be amazing. Like, you finally climbed the mountain and now here you are. Yeah, I don't know. That was a big one. Like, there were so many messages coming in, but also just got something else. One other quick thing for air signs. Yeah, sorry, I should preface this at the beginning of my shows. If I ever go silent and like I'm downloading the message. Sometimes it's pictures, sometimes it's words. But yeah, okay, I get it. So air sign, like talking to the, okay, I get it. Okay, so like I said about the situation washing away, not only is it washing away so that there's nothing there for you to come back to because it's something completely new, but whatever that situation that you left is coming around full circle in a different way, whatever that means. And I feel like it's for somebody, it's related to a job, because I'm seeing like an actual like working, what I see for working. But for somebody else, it's related to like, how can I explain this? So you walk away, it's washed away. If you were to turn around and head back out of fear, there's nothing there for you to head back to anyway, so there's no point. But what happens is that situation ends the way that it ends, and then resurfaces in a new way, in a way that you would never even imagine that it would. The situation is different. It's now what you wanted, and the conditions of it are the best ever possible because so many things happen in the meantime. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. If that makes sense and you're an air sign and that you're feeling like this is resonating, please let me know. But that's what I'm getting for air signs. So, summarize for you guys. You've done the healing. You're embarking on this new path. You're going to be faced with some heavy wounds. Do that work and walk away from whatever the fuck it is that you need to walk away from. It is okay, and you need to. If you are an air sign, I know this reading was a little bit more intense than some of my other ones, but it's just how spirit kind of sometimes interferes. If you need some more clarity, possibly book a full reading. I'm not like advertising that by any means, like for you guys to be like, oh, like I'm going to leave out information. No, I'm telling you everything I know. But if you want more and you want something more personal that's targeted directly to you, because right now I'm reading for the collective, and the collective means everyone. And I'm breaking you all down by element, so all down by signs. But if you want something that's a little bit more tailored to you, then book a full reading, because that might be what you need. Or if you have like a specific question, just reach out. I'll probably answer it. Or next week, there's Tarot and Tunes question and answer. You can tune in and ask it there. Either way, I will do my best to help you in whatever way I can. Air signs, boom. And I'm an air sign, so I feel like that was like, it made sense to me. I'm like so hot from that. Like just, I am. Am I red? Yeah. Like, does anybody else get like, can you see it on camera? No, not really. Still tanned. Wait till look at this hair. Jesus. Wait till winter Tarot and Tunes episodes come in, and you'll get to see my red neck. Anytime I do anything like reading or anything spirit like energy work like this, I get like red speckled neck. Nothing little Buddha can't fix? I just saw Tony jumped on and said, hey guys, I'm just tuning in. Have I missed the water signs? She knows that water is always last. So she knows like, Neil talks forever. I'll tune in around this time and I probably won't miss it. Okay. While I air out my neck. No, I'm good. Thank you. He's such a kind person. Okay. We're going to do our last sign. I'm going to just like fix my hair for a hot minute. Like, just no, there's no fixing this mess. We're going to do water signs. It's going to be our last sign. Anything in the comments before we get into that while I light the sage?
I see.
I need a little bit more. So
I see some new people. Tanya Dennis is here.
Tanya Dennis? Oh, hi, Tanya Dennis.
I
Nice
know.
to meet you.
I
Thank
know
you for
Tanya.
joining us virtually.
Tanya's cool. Tanya's good shit.
You know her?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Photographer. She's good people.
I'm just going to get a little bit more sage because mine has gone out. While you listen to Emily Malloy wail
Yeah.
on her new song, Purple Sunbeams.
I'll just read the comments. Tony says she swears it wasn't on purpose. She just has a terrible memory.
I know, Tony. I know. Tony's a busy lady. She coaches volleyball. She's moving.
She's really tall, eh? She plays volleyball though.
She
Like
coaches volleyball and plays.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's got 2 kids. She's moving. She works full time as a scientist. Yeah, she's a busy lady.
She's a scientist.
Yeah, she's like a medical scientist.
Oh,
I
wow.
think I'm saying it correctly.
Super smart.
Love you, Pat. Oh, I love when people give you love in the comments. Just to reiterate, in case you're just joining us right now, it is producer Pat's birthday on Saturday, so shout out another happy birthday to him. He hates it. Any attention. Look at this. I'm going to burn this place to the ground.
Do it. Taking it out. You've got so much equipment to climb over to get out. Too.
Oh my
Like,
God,
I'm,
I would
I'm a clear shot
bust
to the
through
door.
this window behind me, even though it's like bulletproof glass. I would be. All right, where are my cards? Where are my cards at? All right, water signs. We're gonna give you some clear out this energy. My water signs are my Cancer, my Scorpio, my Pisces. Chemistry, which is science. Pharmaceutical. Bet you she's got the intel. Hook us up, Tony. I'm stressed. Happy birthday to Pat. Happy birthday. Imagine I just started singing. If you could have seen the look he just gave me, you would have been scared too and you would have stopped singing. All right. Okay, let's smudge out these cards. I'm going to add, I'm curious to know if anybody knows. I'm not going to explain it. You can DM me if you'd like to know, but do I have any red moons out there? Any red moons? Because this is your time right now, my friends. Love you both. Oh, I love the love. Literally nobody could say anything but just like, love you the whole time. And I would be like, yeah, it's a great show. Love it. Don't forget to tune in next week on Tuesday for the question and answer shows. And you guys can ask any of your burning questions. If you are watching this right now, feel free to start a watch party. The more viewers we can get, the better. Share this information out with everyone. And you can tell everybody on your watch parties to come over to Rattle One and ask their questions if they want. But yeah, we're going to do water signs. What are red moons? I said DM me. No, I'll tell you in a DM. But if I have any people who know what that is, who are red moons, just say like red moon, y'all, or like shout out. But April, send me a message and I'll explain. All right. I'm feeling this for water signs is going to be powerful for some reason. It's going to be a good card. There's going to be a change card. It's always about change, but what kind of change? All right. I'm just going to intuitively allow myself to be called to where the cards would like to be cut. All right. Oops, it's upside down. There we go. Look at that. I said a change card. Boom. The Hanged Man or woman or person, we can call it. Honestly, water signs, I hope you're ready. Get ready for some shit. Let's bring that back up. The Hanged Person. The Hanged Man. Whatever you've been doing, the old ways, they done. You know, Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga, A Star Is Born? Like, maybe it's time to let the old ways die. That's what I'm hitting for you guys right now. The old ways are done. You need to make way for the new ways. There's nowhere left to go. There's nowhere left for you to. There's nothing left for you to do here. It's done. You've done what you needed to do. You have learned what you needed to learn. It's over. Now you're holding on to like a dead body or a dead situation or a dead something. You're not going to get anything else out of it. It's over. And I think that I'm getting the same kind of vibe for water signs that I was for air signs, in the sense of like you needing to hear this and maybe just like another person saying it to you is what you need. So I'm going to be that person. It's over. The relationship, the situation, the job, the house, the intention. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know specifically, but whatever it is, it's over. It can't continue. And if you hold on to it, you're literally holding on to it like a dead body or a dead situation. So instead, what can you do? You can surrender. You can grab all of your frickin' courage and you can move forward. If you stay stuck, if you stay in this energy, you're going to repeat the same cycles over and over and over again. And you're not going to get anywhere. And you're literally going to drive yourself crazy and banging your head against a brick wall. So grab all of your courage, grab all of your gusto, grab all of your energy, all of your might, all of your passion, all of your positivity, all of your spirituality, all of your everything. I'm laughing at Tony's comment. All of your everything. Grab it all and move the heck forward. And you're doing that by surrendering. Surrendering old ways. You were doing your thing, Pat, and I said, let the old ways go. The old ways are done. And I was like, the Star is Born. Like, maybe it's time to let the old ways die. That's exactly what I'm hearing in my head. It's playing over and over again. Let them go. Your full moon tie-in for this, I would say, is like, you need to, now that you're ready to let it go, now that you're ready to let it over with, and move forward in courage and in passion and in resolve, you're going to need to decide what it is that you, I don't want to say like decide what it is that you want, because I think you know what you want. I think you need to decide that you're ready to do it. Feel the fear, feel the uncertainty, feel all of that shit that you're like, I don't know if I should be doing this or not. Feel it all. Do it anyways. Not right now. Now it's time for you to just like, there's going to be, I want to say like, give yourself these 2 weeks until the new moon to feel it. And to accept that you're letting it go, and to accept that it's over, and to accept that it can't continue, and to accept that it's done, and that you've hit the cul-de-sac, you've hit the dead end, you've hit everything. It's not going anywhere else. Take 2 weeks. The cards give you, the universe gives you 2 weeks. Take these 2 weeks and do that with it. And then at the new moon, for the new moon show, that's when you're going to move forward and actually do what it is that's going to be next. The biggest part about this card is just like, if you can imagine just a hanged man, like there's nowhere for you to go. You're done. Like He's not dying. He's just hanging there. Because it's over. Because there's nothing else to draw from this situation. And if you stay there, unlike the air signs who need permission to move on, this is like, nobody needs to give you permission. Because if you stay here, nothing is going to happen. You're literally just going to spin your wheels and you're going to make no movement, no growth, no anything. So they're two kind of different messages, but I guess they're kind of similar in the same way. But in this sense, you're really being called for that acceptance of the fact that, like, there's nothing left here. It's over. And you holding on to it or wanting to hold on to it is not going to do anything. So, my water signs, my dears, my loves, accept the realization that there's nothing left. Accept the realization that it's over. If it's a relationship, it's over. If it's a job, you're done there. Give yourself 2 weeks to let that all soak in and to figure out what the next step is. And then on the new moon, we all going to move forward together. Water signs. All right. That was all of the signs. That was all of the elements, all of the things. I'm going to wrap it up. But before I do, couple of things, like I always say. Want to thank Little Buddha for being so delicious and offering me a refreshing beverage to drink while I do my tarot shows. You guys are great. Love you. I purchase all of these myself, so thank you, Little Buddha, for giving me the option to go into the liquor store and grab some delicious beverages. Grilled pineapple and rosemary. Try it if you haven't. You won't regret it. It's actually like super cute because it's called, it says it on the back here, it says drink mindfully. It's keto friendly, gluten free, no preservatives, no sugar added, and it's naturally sweetened with stevia. So it's great and has pumpkin juice in it, but it doesn't taste like pumpkin juice. It tastes delicious. But maybe you like pumpkin juice. Before I do my little outro, because I have a couple things that I need to tell you about that are happening. Anything in the comments? Nope, we're good for that? Okay, it's not the Q&A show, so it's a little different. But, so, next week on Tuesday, we're going to be doing the Q&A Tarot and Tunes. So if you jump on, it's going to be at 9 o'clock. All the shows are at 9 o'clock. If you jump on, you can type comments in the comments on the live video. Ask me your questions. Ask me what you've been wanting to know. If you have things that you feel unresolved about, send them my way. I will do my best to answer everything that I can. We're going to be doing our interview with Global News, I believe, on the 15th of October, and that should be airing that week or the following week, but we'll give you details for that. Please make sure to tune in on Monday and check out Drunk Movie Reviews with Pat and Jeff. Oh gosh, are you going to try to get that into the garbage can again? He's not going to.
Just lie and say I got it in.
He got it in. He got it in. Tune in on Monday to watch Drunk Movie Reviews with Pat and Jeff. I think they're going to be doing some kind of scary movie, so I'm going to be hiding in the corner, producing, and they're going to be watching a scary movie. If you want to book a full reading with me, you can reach me at Tarot by Anil on Instagram or Facebook, both, or you can even reach out to me on Rattle One. My readings are still on sale. My prices are probably going to go up pretty soon, but for now I'm holding steady because I really just want everybody to be able to get that information that they want. Other than that, my friends, please enjoy this full moon. Take time for yourselves. Self-care the shit out of your life right now. I will be back for the new moon with some more information, but change is a-coming, and I feel something happening here. It's going to be big for all of us. So if it's hard right now, if you had a week like I had where I literally cried, I think, every single day leading up until this point, I literally feel you. Honestly and truly, I am here for you. Reach out if you need some support. Reach out if you need someone to chat with. Reach out if you're looking for some, guidance into how to make it a little easier for you. I am here. I have that spiritual coaching and guidance and all of that stuff. I do offer that as well. I am working right now at offering some guided meditations, tailored to specific needs, making videos of those and sending you links so that you guys can have some tools and some resources, because we need to get through this together. It is not an easy time right now. There's so much going on and so much uncertainty, and we've got holidays coming up. I just want to make sure that you guys are all good, and I want to be able to offer anything that I can for anyone. So please don't be a stranger. If you don't want to DM me on Rattle One, because that's like our page with everybody, Pat and myself have access. If you want to DM me on Tarot by Anil, do it. I am here. I am here to listen. I'm saying this to you out of the genuineness of my authentic heart. I feel like somebody is watching and needs to hear this right now as well. Please reach out. Please let me know if I can support you in any way. I would be happy to share my tools. And yeah, I am always available. So, having said that, I want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart for supporting this and being here watching Tarot and Tunes episode 4. We'll be back next week for the question and answer on Tuesday. Make sure to check out Brews and Reviews. Did I say Drunk Movie Reviews earlier? Probably did. Sorry. We changed the name. It's Brews and Reviews. Brews and Reviews on Monday. Please follow Rattle One. Check out our YouTube page, Facebook, Instagram, all the socials. The likes go a long way. I truly love all of you guys. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you next week.